I'm going to go back to the Colosseum for a moment, because I'm certain there's some treasures there. Some of the Sanctum's goons are still here. I thought they all died, but I guess they can't stay dead. Whoa. Wart. This is a new area. I went too far south. I'm gonna have to return and go downstairs. There's still some nightmares here. Whoa, whoa. I'm gonna check out the rest of this place and then return to camp. Nothing more to be found in the outskirts. I found Sarah's area, Pyra. Pyra, fire damage, high range, applies scorch, damages and reduces defense, hold action, charge whip. Plasma, strikes foe with brutal and in essence nightmare flame. Electra, an ephemeral powerhouse combining both Aqua and Pyra into a chaotic storm of blows. Well, wherever they are, rest in peace, everyone. This is good because I need a longer range one to pair with Rasor, Plasma to whittle them down, and Rasor to tear them apart afterwards. We made it to the west coast. Whoa! Gotcha. The further we travel into the game, the more allies Chris obtains and subsequently loses. The only two solid allies he has left are Lily and Madeline hasn't told us everything yet. Okay, I see the problem. You staggered at. Something about that house. A bunch of weaker enemies. What's with the series of weaker enemies here? It's a corrupted marked one. They're just like us. Or were just like us. That's not a good sign. Insert payment. Too bad we don't have any money. That must mean we're getting close to the Neo Sanctum's HQ. Travel pass. So that's how I opened the subway. First, let me check this side. You have a shockwave punch. That was my fault anyways. Virtue Mournful. Increases the effectiveness of prayer cards. Yes. The absence of music here is pretty eerie. I don't like this. I will say that this game is doing a much better job of incentivizing me of using different arias. In Luca, I stick pretty heavily with the basic one. Wait a second, this is just like the start of the game, with the train station. Samuel, we meet again. Martyrs, they're just tools to you. I have 3 minutes to stop this train before we die. Took only 40 seconds. That wasn't that hard. I can't use this to travel back. Huh. Yep. We're now back at the start of track 1. We're going full circle. Thousands of possibilities overlaying in annihilation. I didn't think it'd be that easy to get back to the Neo Sanctum, or rather the ruins of the original Sanctum. Who else could be here? Wait a second. No, it's not his dad. Oh gosh, need to do this again. That was me screwing up. Get my shield up. There goes my shield. The young man looks at Chris, but does not respond. You're Michael. Michael motions to the door. As if by some force, it drifts open. I sure hope so. Once again, Michael nods. I don't know if this is actually Michael, and Chris is kind of a terrible liar, to be honest. This must be Michael's barrier, or associated to someone like Michael. It may be me being paranoid, but something tells me Chris is being tricked. It can't be that simple. And as we already learned, not all the marked ones are actually good people. Like, not everyone is a Lily or Madeline. It's not exactly that, but we'll get to there. Let's just say, as I've been saying, when I got the key for this game, I was warned in advance that there's major spoilers in Track 4, to the point where it may redefine your understanding of the story. Virtue Infectious. I have a hunch what that does. Increases status ailment affliction and potency. Got the shield up. Michael closes his eyes, a moment of contemplation. Then he awakes, inspiration or clarity buried deep. He enters the code. Chris doesn't see it, but he doesn't need to. It opens. Going down. Part of the reason is that we're seeing this whole adventure from Chris's biased perspective, so it's coloring everything. Or to put it another way, Chris is an unreliable narrator. Ah, now it works. Prayer card Relucta. What do? Greatly increases guard damage of dash and counterattacks. After all, I'm mainly using plasma for guard breaks. Whoa. Easy there, nightmares. We've reached the point in the game where we're encountering endgame enemies. There is more to be explored, but I'll check that out later. Doesn't this place look a bit familiar? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back down here and take a different route. And that respawns the enemies. Full heal. Shotgun blast to the face. Check out this end. Yeah, this is new. Christian reaches out to the cross and gets assaulted by 3 nightmares. Aha! Now I get what I have to do. I have to take down the 3 barriers, in the order of which is dictated by Christian. To be fair to Sarah and Ash, I don't blame how they were acting. They were rightfully angry, and they didn't try killing us when we wanted to leave. Second barrier. Cross 2 down. I didn't check the lower right corner, so I'm gonna do that now. This was the Detour. Not a rosary. Status helmets in this game are very powerful, so I want this card equipped. So they went this way, I think? Yeah, they went this way. Poor decision. I really like how this game gives us the option to rewind poor decisions. It provides more incentive to play aggressive and experiment more in combat. It's another marked one. Take out their familiar. Fond memory of Ty. Though we were young, I still remember the blue sky streaked with gray, insects chirping in the humid air, how we fell, as if in play, both within and outside the fate's prying eyes. I saw yours, blue as the sky above, piercing through me. We knew as if we were one. I embraced you, or you embraced me. It didn't matter. You were my first, and I was yours. Neither of us knew what to do. So we let what happened happen, and I feel shame every day. Shame for how I pulled away. Shame for how I cursed you, gave you away, doomed you to the fate that befalls us all. Shame for what you helped me realize, that I could never be on my own, and that it made me feel so weak, how happy you made me, and how I couldn't accept it. As much as it pains me, I don't think I can, because even this hell is too light a punishment. Likely another marked who gave up. Arias are both for use for combat, and they sort of represent the philosophy of the characters. Get over here? Thank you. Good thing these nightmares can float. That was a good solid hit on me. Jump. Wait up, Michael. You think, Chris? Lots of bad things are happening down here. The descent. Yeah, I think that's also part of the message, Jaden. Like, there's he who fights monsters, and at the same time, you have to be careful when trying to overthrow a oppressive regime. Also, something really important. Look at the aria list. Each of these is granted by a different marked one after we either befriended or defeated them. Notice how we're missing one, and notice how they all line up in the center too. We don't have Michael or Madeline's ones yet.